Greetings, greetings to all you earlings out there. More blessings, life, health, strength, providence, prosperity, and all great things. All praises be moving through Celestia's door and on into the Holy of Holies. Hail Empress Amiga and Hail Emperor Alpha. King and Queen, Father and Mother of Iration. Sila Selassie Man Ramen and I Man Ramen and T and I. Man. Welcome. You are all always most pleasantly welcome here in the Zodiac where we put on the truth. Our Bombaras clad. Got a neighbor here making a wally pan nice. See, and here is where we put on the greatest light show the world has never seen, and here is where we bring the truth to light. Zin, Aman Ramen and I, and Zilla CIA, Amenen. I. Z-La-C-I. Here, Shiloh C-I. Yeah. Yeah, man, more love, more life. You know what I'm saying? More blessings. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So live in love and thou shalt be well. You know? Yeah, man. Live in love. Nothing. That's the way to go. Ain't no other way. Seen? Rastafari is the way forward. Seen? Most natural. So keep the faith, cause faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. Seen? But faith without works is death. Yeah, faith without works is dead. Faith. Yeah, and works without faith is dead. Works. So saying? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, man. Boy, the fire. Turn up. Loud. You know what I'm saying? I want to say all praises be unto the Most High, my Mashugi boss, Elim. Twin Messiah. You already know, born the 17th of April. See, you already know that's during the Passover. Most natural. Well, in the beginning was the Word, Yes, in the beginning was the Word. Yeah? And the Word was with Jah, and the Word was Jah, and Jah manifested. Yeah? And took unto itself flesh, this Word, seen and dwelt among us. Seen, most natural, Jah Rastafari. So, there was a flood, there was a fall. You already know there was a fall, man. Mankind fell, Whole heap of wickedness and sin, and it all started with Mama Nut and her son Seth. Go and see the movie. Well, watch it. You don't have to go and see it, but the movie is called Black Adam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you check out that movie and you'll see, man, that they tell you that Black Adam was in prison for 5,000 years, and you don't know he sought his revenge, and you don't know. I didn't see the movie, but I know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying Black Adam, okay, black meaning dark, black, bad, negative, evil, sullen. The dark continent, black male, black sheep, yeah, black heart, black eye, everything black is bad. So this is why they call him Black Adam. You see what I'm saying? And it's doing The Rock Johnson. If he was a white man, you know what I'm saying, he'd probably be, a little campaign against the damn movie. You know what I'm saying? About him playing the role of a Black Adam. What they're saying is Adam was evil. Yes, Adam is evil. That Adam, because, well, you should know. I posted on the altar. Seth is an Ammon as well. We are both the sons of Ammon Ra. Gib. Gib is his name. Ammon Ra is his title. Sin, most natural. And his father, and grandfather's name is Shu, but his title is Ammon Ra. Most natural. So therefore, we all get the title Amen, but we have to become Ra. So what happened was, my brother said he could have adopted the name Ra to be my twin brother spiritually, but he lost his way because his mother indoctrinated him inebriated him. See? Yeah, she deceived him. And she fed him her beer to drink, and he drank it. And then she fed him the fruit, the sycamore fruit, which opens up your second and third eye and seals up your first eye. See? Most natural. Well, they also had sex. The first ancestral relation was between Nut and Seth, or Lucifer and Cain, or Adam. Seeing him not have no Ra after him name. Him never adapt the Ra. Ra means Jah. Seeing the fullness and the essence, the all in all, the I in I. Yes, the I in the eye of all eyes, aware of all. Ye, the light of the world, of the universe, the light of creation. So you see all things through this fall. So they had an incestual relation, and then they conspired, and then she told him he is the true king of Iration, and that well, I'm a counterfeit, and that he's gonna have to kill me, but he couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he also wanted to impregnate my empress Isis, and he couldn't do that. So what he did is he spiked my drink, and you already know I told you the story. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, try to kill me. But I made an oath with Jah, an eternal oath with him, and so I could not die. You see what I'm saying? But the point is that there was a fall, and the fall means everything evil beneath the sun, man, that a woman could think of and that a man could think of, they conspired, yeah, and they executed it together. So I'm saying, so they had sex. They brought forth 200 demons, or I should say Lucifer, you know what I'm saying? He planted his seed in her, and you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're not humans, they were immortal humans. And so, therefore, you know, if they're not normal humans, then if they do things humans do, the result is not going to be the same. So, you know what I'm saying? She had a batch of like 10 kids, man. Her first batch was 10 kids, man. The next batch was probably another, whatever, a dozen or more. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, but it was a couple batches of kids she had. They were demon kids, man, because they were born out of evil. See, they were born and shaping in antiquity, born in sin and shaping in antiquity, man. These became the fallen 200. See, while you have the sons of Jah who fell, yes, they actually descended the mountain. See, what I'm saying is that Black Adam, you know what I mean, shows you that obviously this Adam was the evil Adam, you know what I'm saying? While the other Adam, I mean, what happened to the other Adam, you know what I'm saying? Well, I try to show you, say it's still in the Bible, but it's just that, you know, they try to, you know, juxtapose one on the other and make it seem like as if the line of, the line of, you know, Seth in the Bible, Seth in the Bible is Abel reincarnated, but Abel is really Amen. So we want to say Amen Abel and Amen Cain, but I mean it's Adam Abel and Adam Cain. You see what I'm saying? Most natural, most natural. They hide these things from you. See? So true that, no, you know what I'm saying? All that evil and the 200 falling, and then, you know, it was the greatest fall. It was the first fall, you know what I'm saying? So you check that movie and you will see. But the point is that there was a deluge. See what I'm saying? Because mankind just got more and more and more wicked, you know what I'm saying? In the days of my King David Noah, and his three anointed sons. You see what I'm saying? And Cush, the son of Ham. You know what I'm saying? I am Cush of that day. See, you must know this. Shem would be my King Emmanuel. Ham would be my prophet Moses. And Shem is my David. You see what I'm saying? Well, the flood took place in the month of April, you know what I'm saying? And the waters abated in the month of April. See, and the children of Israel were led, I should say, they went down into bondage in the month of April, and they were led out of Egypt in the month of April. And we wandered. Yeah, well, you wandered. I led you as Joshua or Eleazar for a time, but you wandered for 40 years. But you settled in the promised land, or the land flowing with milk and honey, which was in Ethiopia in the month of April. See, yes, all these things took place in Ethiopia. Samson slew the lion in Ethiopia, for there are no lions in any desert, especially not in Palestine, unless they were imported from Africa. See what I'm saying? So Samson, myself, of that day, yeah, well, yeah, it was in Africa. See, so all these things took place in the month of April because Jah is always trying to remind I and I never forget where you come from, never forget your roots. You see what I'm saying? Never forget your past, neither. You see what I'm saying? To remind you of where we're coming from, the flood. Yeah, the deluge, the waters abated, okay. In the month of April, the first season is in April, most natural. Alright, cool. Well, then Messiah, as it was prophesied by Prophet Moses, that he would be lifted up as a serpent is lifted up in the wilderness. Well, this is a prophecy about the Messiah who was to come ages later. See? But it was a sign to you that he would be lifted up. Yeah. In the moon of April as well. See? It was a Passover. Most natural. It was a Passover. It was a special Passover. Not that it was a special Passover, but on the Passover, the governor has to release a prisoner as as a token of goodwill for the Passover. But it was a special Passover because it fell on the Sabbath. See? So all these things took place in the month of April, and Messiah, I was born in the month of April, 2,000 years ago, April the 17th, 3 days after the Passover, 3 days into the Passover, during the consensus. Yes, the Roman consensus. Augustus Caesar Herod passed. Yeah, in past I believe same one call a census, number all the people them on planet Earth. It was the first census ever taken of all citizens of planet Earth. Same Quirinus was the governor of Syria. These things are documented in history, in books, besides the Bible, in books that predate the Septuagint before it was compiled and completed. Yeah, books by people, historians, travelers, chroniclers, most natural. There was a census called. See, well, the Bible says in the book of Luke, chapter 2, that Holy Mother Saint Mary and Holy Father Saint Joseph went down to Jerusalem for the census, and that many people were going down for the census, but they weren't going down for the census, they were going down for something else, but they completed the census while they were there. But they were on the move. This is the whole point. Why were all these people going to Jerusalem for a consensus, a Roman consensus? That don't make no sense. Okay, you don't have to leave your village, town, province, or even country to go complete a census. You see what I'm saying? But the people are moving, and what better time to do the consensus than now when the people are going to Jerusalem for the Passover? See? Most natural. It wouldn't make sense to make them do the consensuses before they leave because they have to, Travel. It's days journey in some cases. Okay, so better for them to just come and complete the consensus here. Most natural. Most natural. At the temple even. At the temple. Make them come to the temple, man, and make them do them consents. Fill up the census paper or sheet there. Then, or people just tick off them name and take them name and, you know what I'm saying? They were numbered people. They had some type of number which was like their ID. These things are nothing new. Okay, so Saint Mary and Saint Joseph are the Virgin Mother and Blessed Father. Joseph, the adopted father, Son of Messiah, because I am the son of John the Baptist. Zine, but John was doing his work, and not many people knew, and so therefore they went down into Jerusalem, and as it says in Luke chapter 2 verse 6, it says, as it 2 verse 4, yeah, it says that I was born there during the consensus scene. So you don't know, and the Maggie came, and you already know, yeah man. Ela Amida, Emperor of Ethiopia, and his twin sons, the twin Messiah sons of that generation, Izana and Shizana, for a generation is 14 years. See, Bar Mitzvah, or Bar Mitzvah, yeah, it's 14 years. See, most natural, and then the spirit of the Christ passes through the archangels, you know, as they are kids, you know, growing up, and thing most naturally passes through them. But every generation it settles on one man, and that man is me, the Messiah of that generation. So 14 years. Seeing His Imperial Majesty the 226th direct descendant of King David, yeah, 225th from Solomon and Sheba. Zine, you don't know, well, Nazareth is in Ethiopia, so is the Garden of Eden. It's called the Ogaden. And Nazareth is on the map of Ethiopia. It's not on the map of Israel because it's not there. It never was there. Nazareth is in Ethiopia. See, it's below Axum, Lalibela, yeah, and these mountainous regions, yeah, in the highlands of Ethiopia, you know, most natural. So, my point is that Messiah of that day was born 3 days into the Passover, and there was a census, and I was born there during the census, and you don't know, Joseph and Mary went down there for the census. So therefore, you should know Messiah is born in April for sure. But I'm telling you, I was born 3 days into the Passover, and the Bible tells you the Passover starts on the 14th of April, which means I was born on the 17th of April, seeing then sharing the same earth day as my Moses of today, seeing Sizzla Kalanje. And with a bright morning star that appeared before, you know, I was birthed. All of I bright morning stars were birthed. I'm talking about all the archangels, including my Jagalif and including my baby archangel, Tisha, Garnet Silk, William Garden, Sam Brown, Cow Burn, Sam Smart. You know what I'm saying? Benjamin, Jonathan, David's Jonathan. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Scene. So we do give thanks, you know what I'm saying? It's a choice occasion, you know what I'm saying? Blessed. And you should also know that Moses himself was born the 18th of September. Yes, I was birthed on his earth day. Yes, I fathers are one. And in many generations I was born on the days of I fathers, and I fathers came and they were born on the days I was born, and I was born on the same day I was born, many different generations, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is. Same Kwame Nkrumah, born September the 18th, 1908. Yes, indeed. Seen, it happened many times. 1,000 generations, people. I superiors, and I empress, and I baby daddy tried 1,000 times, just like you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Your first birth was in Zion. See? And you must know that Babylon is trying to separate you from your birth. See? And that Jen Psycho and Mark Zuckerberg were not separated at birth. They are one and the same. Now, see? You hear me? Yeah. So you already know the judgments. Everything is in April, you know what I'm saying? April, man, the first month on the Hebrew calendar, you know what I'm saying? In this time, we already know there are mysteries, there are things you don't know. I show you the first month and the first day of the month is really on the 7th. Most natural, Bob Marley on the 7th of February, making him a Joseph. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? The Rastafari live and reign. One time I was born on the Ethiopian Christmas Day, which is January 7th, as Lalibela. Lalibela of Ethiopia. I am him. Yes, indeed. See, the Rastafari. Yeah. So you already know, give thanks and praise, man. You know what I mean? Rastafari, more love, more life. Yeah, really, I bless up my little Tijan doing the work, you know what I'm saying? You hear him reasoning with mindset. Yeah. You hear the reasoning, you hear what he was saying about, you know, the stink fence and how him and them I come from far and yeah. And how, you know what I'm saying, the first big song from the stink fence when they were saying reggae is dead. You know what I'm saying? Even though they are youths doing the work and things, just they ain't getting no rotation. Same, no recognition from media and whosoever out there. You know what I'm saying? So they push out Protege and Kupani or Kimani Marley, Gnarly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bam. She didn't know how to tell him she's in love with a Rasta man. Okay, well, I mean, that's a nice little song for the girls and thing. And I mean, I kind of like the song, but I could never play it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a nice little song for the youths. Them to me, it's like, all right, the youths them are coming into Rasta. Nice little look, but it had to be this light skinned youth. Okay, all right, what you trying to say? You're Bob Marley's adopted son or lost son or something? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that was the vibe still. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, make it go on. All right, and then came Janon, seen with new name. You know what I'm saying? All right, big tune, Rasta vibe, culture. All right, my Tijan is my eye. He's my second eye. I'm the first eye. You know what I'm saying? And differently, he's in it and he's seeing everything. But I'm saying I'm out here and I see everything, even through him. While out here, I'm experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak about my experience with the Sting Fence. That was the first song, Kupani and Rasclat. That was the first song, and I heard girls were grooving to it and they liked it. And all right. But there was just something that wasn't real about it. You know what I'm saying? There's just something that wasn't real about it because it's not like to say there was girls that want to know more about Rastafari. You know, girls I interact with and things like that, even though them love the tune, you know. You know what I'm saying? So for them it's just like, yo, this you cute and yo, you don't know and you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like they're not into nothing he's really saying still, it's just the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And the vibe he's given is they don't have a problem with that. Him and Kimani, they don't have a problem with that. This is why there's nothing really serious, even though I'm saying what they're saying is serious, but they don't sound serious. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and this was the vibe. So for me, it was like, okay, a nice little song, give thanks to Rastafari. Okay, cool. Then new name, all right. Oh, this Rasta doctor, all right, cool. But the thing was, I never saw the video at the time. Had I seen the video, I would have felt differently about everything. Had I studied these people, I would have felt differently about everything I was blood clot feeling and hearing. You see what I'm saying? Everything I'm hearing is these are Rastas, you know. Yeah, but it's like they're taking the flame from those before them. That's all they're doing. See, so the flame is like it's steady. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. You know, I can't even say it's steady. Yeah, not to say like it's a lick of fire. You know, this is a big fire. You know, I burn. You know, then boy, here comes trouble and all these things and and all these things. You know, it's a big fire. You know, I burn. But what I'm saying is not no bigger fire than what I was burning then. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying that even Bob, Peter, Garnet, I, as Jacob, you know what I'm saying, we're burning the fire hotter than you. It was steady when we wanted it to be steady, but there was times where we would blaze the fire, man. So it's like, you know, really ready for blaze the fire like that. And this is what I was waiting for. Not to say I was expecting, more like I was hoping for. Seeing? And then we hear some more songs by Janon and no. The first song was, yes, Kimani and the youth there, and then it was Bumbleclad Chronics. It was mostly Chronics. I heard a mixtape of Chronics still. You know what I'm saying? That was the first influences from them. Influence in terms of positive vibe and Rasta energy and truths and rights and roots and culture coming from that youth there on mixtape. But then I listened to the entire mixtape and then I hear the man saying about, oh, well, I do, I mean, a certain, you know, and then say something about you want bust mate for a flask of Hennessy. And my impression of him changed because we're not so drinking us, and even if you do, you're not really gonna put that in a song like that because you're not on drunk or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's your personal thing, and just watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, on a big no, you know, but still on a for wise, right? What the bomb bubble up like man I talk about man no and bust him in for a plus and say okay, me never like that, and then again, see mixtape him do a song I talk about how him want riches and just the way he was singing about it, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, so that you are. And let's not forget the song, I and I still I walk with the Savior each and everywhere that I go. Still here Rastafari. I now left King Tafari. I and I still I walk with the Savior. Yes, each and everywhere that I go. Still now left King Tafari. Alright, well, in the tune, man, I want beautiful song that you know, and guess what the man say? But something about me bodyguard and two big bad dog in a me yard. I and I walk. Okay, well, me never like that. That rubbed me the wrong way. See? To the point where I didn't even want to see this youth live because I didn't want to be disappointed. You see what I'm saying? Until one day I had to really watch this youth live. I stopped listening to his music, really. See? And now me I watch him live and me I say, oh, no wonder. Because him flop the show and I never really did have no powers. You see what I'm saying? Never did have no powers. And I studied him a few more shows. Nah, man, I don't want to rasta this, man. I don't know what is. Saying, remember that you was on Jimmy Kimmel, you know, or was Jimmy Fallon, you know, 2 years straight. When I say back to back, you know, this youth, you know, first performance was Here Comes Trouble. Saying the next year it was Queen Majesty. You are my Queen Majesty. Me don't know about no Mona Lisa, but me know Venus and Serena, and me know Queen Omega and this beauty, Queen of Sheba. I'm saying, hey, eh? Bumbo Rascal throwing shade at my Damian Marley who did the song Picture Perfect. You're my Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, I adore you. Hmm? Yeah, well, my dad wasn't saying that him love no white woman or nothing like that. He's just saying that my empress, yo, your picture perfect, and you know what I'm saying? I just perfect love, same way, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I mean, people don't really want to see us together, your father, your parents, whatever, whoever don't really want to see us together still, you know what I'm saying? And even sometimes you're in a mood and whatever, your picture perfect to me. That's what he's saying, man, because that bomba clap Mona Lisa, even though it's an ugly blood clap painting, it's, you know, to the world now, the art world is like priceless, you know what I'm saying? So this is what he's saying to his empress, man. You know what I'm saying? And this boy want come show shade to my big daddy. I talk about me don't know about no Mona Lisa. Eh? Same one say he won't be surprised if him lose, you know, to them cause, you know, them run it and buy out and all kind of thing, you know. Eh? And the statements this guy makes sometimes, man. You know what I mean? I told you, man, about the Obama thing and Jamaica, you know, an idiot. And you know what happened to no one. Eh? There are other things this guy said other than, you know, me are the main judge and we are called judgment. And easy, yeah, man. See, that youth father got a thump in his face, you know, because this youth was running his mouth, disrespecting Jamaica, you know, shitting on Jamaicans for a minute, you know. And in Pupa, um, Chronicle get a thump in his mouth me here, you know. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so was Chronix and then me burn him out, right? And then I heard um Janon, and I didn't know she was from his camp. See what I'm saying? So when she touched me, I didn't know she was from his camp. And then I found out she was from his camp. You know what I'm saying? Even before I found out she was from the Rascalak camp. I mean, I watched this Rascalak thing. I mean, I said, well, wait. First, you come out to talk about Noonie, man, Rasta vibe, and you don't know Sentan, Joe Park, Chalice a bubble, Steam as a bubble. You know what I'm saying? And all these things. And then you started going into this vibe, and I'm watching this thing, and then I get to find out, say, oh, you come from the stink fence. So I say, oh, and then you go do a Rasclat song with Jabbling on you Chronics, and the song is called Hardcore Scene. And you are talk about how it's not about the money in the accounts offshore. Yeah, we are talking about offshore money for one of them, man. And let me say an interview with she I talk about. This was at the Rotterdam Sunsplash, but how them have one big operation and go on and centers of Africa for the youths them and this and that, and we have build up school and we have do this and we have do that. Same time, big initiative for send big jumbo jet about Buckler Caribbean. If you go collect a whole heap of blood clot, rich people, well off and well to doers, if you carry them a blood clot Africa, for settle, for good. Around that same time there, so me I pre do all of them and I say, what the bumbo clot this man? And then me I say, yo, oh, you's a little boy, because remember she sing the song, in that same song there, hardcore, her lyrics, verbatim. No girl can come compromise the link if she opens up the Stargate. She really has to think, is it desire? Or are you willing to wager your soul? Eh? No girl can come compromise the link before she opens up the Stargate. She really has to think, is it a desire? Or are you playing a role? Are you willing to wager your soul? Zine and them I walk up stairs, up a dark blood clot stair. Well, I'm there sitting, and this boy I talk about account offshore and all kind of sitting, and I say, oh, that them depend. So me born Portuguese from time coming, never like him. Me never like the song Portuguese did with Chronics. That song there, who knows, who knows, who knows. He just sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying? This you Portuguese just sound dunce. And then me a born up Chronics. Red, him get the fire the most. This is why the fire it reach him now. See, my fire boy. Yeah. Burn him out the most. Either way, just calling him up and showing the words say well differently. Although me not say him. And one, I mean, you have to come talk up. And you are the rascal foundation, this thing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was wondering, well, who's going to be the cornerstone? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, y'all were acting like he's the cornerstone, but no, he was just a foundation. You know, see him did that push out all the youths out there. All right, so what the blood clot cornerstone for this bomber blood clot thing here, this thing, French? Eh? No, it's not pyramid. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like, oh, yeah, Protege, or maybe a Jesse, or then they push out bomber clot, what name? Ibanar, then Jesse Royal, and woman, and I can't forget Lila Ike, yeah, and Janon and Kelisa. You know what I'm saying? And these youths were coming out hard, man, especially Janon. So it seemed like, oh, could it be Janon? Because I'm telling you, Janon was doing shows, touring with these youths, and she was mashing up the shows them more than them. Me not telling like just as all Lila Daike mash up shows more than all of them. Just go check the Burna Boy concert in Jamaica and you'll see Lila Daike performing. She take that show there. It was like her show with her ass clad. While you see Rasclat, Protege, and Kabaka, and them boy there up there looking stupid. See? So it looked like you're ooh. And then came Claffy. And they shook that thing out there so hard that it was clear. At that day, that's the blood clot cornerstone for the stink fence, man. Do you understand? Them send out them youth, they got them dressing funny and doing all kind of funny things, moving funny, moving with funny people and all kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? And then they had that thing out there at the same time. She ain't no Rasta, but most people think she is, especially since, Coco T was moving with her and she was taking pictures with all these different, celebrities, reggae artists, including Damian Marley. So everybody thought, oh, yeah, a lot of people thought Damian Marley was behind Claffy. No, man. No, man. It's just a music thing and she coming at the game and it don't know she want to meet all the artists then what they were trying to think. This is what they were doing. Take pictures with everybody, make her think like she, bigger than she really is. Which that's exactly what happened. There are pictures with Claffy and Bob McCla Kalanji, man, everywhere that thing went, man. She was taking pics with everybody before she actually came out as something other than what we thought she was, a little, girl from Jamaica where do a little reggae and you don't know, you make waves. All right. Represent the culture. No, sir. No, sir. You see what I'm saying? So Claffy was the head cornerstone and that thing. They push out Portuguese. Portuguese was supposed to win that Grammy, him lose. You know what I'm saying? And then them push out Coffee and then Coffee win. Our Coffee win first. And then Portuguese, I think Portuguese was nominated last, and then Claffy come and take it with a sophomore album. You see what I'm saying? And remember Chronics went up for it too, and lost to Damian Marley still in 2018. Let's not forget that, but at this way it starts, You see what I'm saying? So right, that's how Chronics lose. Alright, boom, then I think one of them youths were in the race for the next year, or I don't even think so. I think it was Bojo. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Bojo Taras man, or one of them. Anyways, man. You know what I'm saying? Toots and the Metals, them take it. Oh, Skip Marley. They had Skip Marley up there, man. They wanted to give it to Blood Clot Skip, man. And Skip lost the Toots and the Metals, man. Zane, and then come Blood Clot, Claffy now. And then Claffy come take it 2 years later, Taras Clot, after this view, Protege get nominated and lose, scene. And then you don't know who take it again. Who take the Rascal Grammy last year? Who take the Grammys last year? It wasn't none of the Marleys, them, man. Kabaka took it this year. Last year, I'm not sure still who took it last year. You know what I mean? Oh, last year was that white band there. Yeah, the white band, man. You understand? That's what them a go with it, man. Saying even though they make good reggae still, you know what I'm saying? No, man, reggae belongs to I and I. So we make the best reggae. You can't pass over way and then go and go give it to them. You see what I'm saying? They gave it to that blood clot white band, yo. You see what I'm saying? Big uproar in Jamaica, man, yo. For them to do that, yeah, and then look. So now Kabaka take it. Alright, cool. You see what I go on? Alright, this is why my daddy took charge. Zane, take charge and then make him go on and look what's going on with this youth, man. Did you see the video, man? This youth on the Afrobeat rhythm with some fruity looking dude. You saw him drop off the rhythm because he must sing one old song. He was singing an old song. And then at the last rascal, I don't know, 30 seconds, they told him, you do a little freestyle, man. And the man gang. I'm talking about long let me lock son, make it off the. Yeah, man. Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. That's mediocre at best, man. You know what I'm saying? So this youth don't really write his own lyrics more times still. You know what I'm saying? He's always had help writing his Bomba Rasclat lyrics, and my king, my son Damien went and helped him. You see what I'm saying? To win the Blood Clot Grammy. Saying, but just to show you that I was working on it, man. Big Daddy was working on it, man. And he was nominated for a Grammy, Contraband. Yes, he lost, man. Seen? Okay, I think he lost to Bomba Clat. I don't know who he lost against still, but he lost. Seen? Yeah, man, that's how close he got to it, man. Cause my daddy was trying to secure it for him then. Cause then it would be like most likely, yo, do a next Blood Clot project with him this time. Produce the entire album. He's gonna win it for sure. Guess what? Kabaka win our next one. Alright, just keep it with him. Better to keep it with him than to give it to the rest of them. So I'm saying, cause him quiet, right? We don't know where man deal with, but yo, yeah, keep it, on a level still and don't go too far. You see what I'm saying? But go on. You want to put in a little song there where you go do with what's she name Tifa and man's talking about yo, me not go lick it and she stop it. What? Me not go lick it and she said, oh stop it, don't be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a whole up eggplant and all kind of thing and pine apple. The man will up pine and eggplant and do a kind of thing I'm on time, but me not gonna lick it and shut up. Don't be ridiculous, yeah man. Yeah man, that's a go on, man. Just don't go too far. You see what I'm saying? But that alone shows you say, yo, you kinda lose something go on. You know what I'm saying? I wanna soon see what go on. Yeah man. My daddy's wise for doing that, man. Very wise for doing that. See? Cause my daddy would never do something so stupid. Or stop it, that's ridiculous. Yeah, rascal out here, man. And even the video, no, sir, you're not gonna see my big daddy in no type of video like that, a rascal. Eh? What are you saying, man? You don't think that video was a bit too sexual? Yeah, that's your judgment, boy. Anyways, Yeah, today I don't most I Jah Rastafari. Yeah, forever and always, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, Jah Rastafari. Unto thee and thee only, O Jah Rastafari. Most I, Jah Rastafari, I lift up mine eyes, and eyes over the years from the come of thy help. And I've come from the Lord, my son, and Jah Rastafari, and I could be moved. He give you the chance, slum of your holy, like give you the Irish, and the slum, and the Lord is a keeper. And I'll share right, and Jah takes on the sun, my time by day, not about my night. I Jah shall preserve, I and the house of Israel. Yeah, shall preserve, and the house of Israel, going out and coming in from this time henceforth, and even forevermore. You know? Rastafari, most I holy I value it I. So that's it, Rastafari. So yeah man, I don't know the bomb clock judgment, you know what I'm saying? You go up on the Facebook, yeah, beauty things are going, you know what I'm saying? Judgment. You see what going on in Chile, them get rock, you know what I'm saying? I'll be a Ras clock judgment and there's enough things, but trust me, right now they're clogging the Ras clock feed. You know what I'm saying? And they got Trump, the arraignment. How long did it take for him to get to the Ras clock place, man? Huh? Seem like the Obama blood clot chase all over again, man. Yeah, man, because them a try to divert your attention. It's all a decoy, see? But the boy there get arraigned and indicted still, and still a run for president. You see what I'm saying? Something about 40 something counts, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, that's a judgment. That's a judgment. It's historic. I'd ask that way. Yeah? Yeah, man. It's historic. You know what I mean? More judgment. You go up on the thing. You see what I go on? Yeah. Like me, I tell you, the stink fence them get burned out, and the hottest fire my burn pan Rascal Connects, you know what I'm saying? Just like the hottest fire my burn pan Bozo, him soon get it. I'm a burn a red hot fire pan Fanta Noja same way, you know what I'm saying? When I run off him mouth, you know what I'm saying? Most natural, you know. And then who else get it? Claffy, that get it the most too. Claffy, that get it the most, man. Her with girls and this and that, and that kind of madness. Zin and Janon, my burn up Janon, man. When after that when I did that song Heaven and the video, check the video Heaven. Me burn them out long time, especially in my Zodiac show days. You know what I'm saying? I burn them out red, man. I go up on her page, man, and I burn that out red, man. You're talking about heaven, eh? But we're ready to reveal it now. We're ready to go seal it now. We're ready for the feeling now. Cause it's heaven when we set it and we wheel it out. Eh? Yeah, it's heaven when you set it and you wheel it out, eh? Well, that sounds like a man talking about wheeling out his thing, because, you know what I'm saying, it's so, you know, blissful, you know what I'm saying, whatever, man, orgasm, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean, it's just, it feels so good, so it's heaven when he sets it and wheels it out, you know what I'm saying, yeah, his rod, you know what I'm saying, so my judgment that for that, but it's heaven, yeah, yeah, anyways, at the judgment, man, you know what I'm saying, the judgment upon the US, you know what I'm saying? They're trying hard, man. We're trying really hard to destabilize Africa with this whole fruit rascal cake agenda, you know what I'm saying? And even Jamaica, same way, because they're pushing it hard, talking about they want to legalize gay marriage in Jamaica right now. Yes, they want to overturn some rascal law in the Constitution, you know what I say, which it is a law that institutes that you know the fundamental unit of society is the woman, man, and child. You know what I mean? I said this is the fundamental unit of society. So I'm trying to overturn that now and say no, include them there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that are going in Jamaica right now still. So check upon the altar. You go see Texas, a bigger blood clot judgment. You know what I'm saying? My boat is over there. Yeah, yeah. Our Volt. You know what I'm saying? It's just a rascal judgment. You can call him my barak. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Mubarak. Yes. And the rascal judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out Dallas, man. Anyways, Bolt is breaking out his records. Yo, Zern is just breaking out records right now. So, you know, burn them. You see the UFC acquired the WWF the other day? Yeah. You're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's the bigger bomb of blood clot judgment. All the one of them are merge, right? All right, man. Well, the judgment is merging too. You know what I'm saying? And another one of them bomb clot escape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, too damn dirty. You know what I'm saying? Too damn dirty. Yeah. You see all them bombs I'm dropping, them sub-nuclear atomic bombs by my baby daddy. Yeah. I don't want to get lost. Don't let me fall away from your grace. Don't let me fall away from your grace. man, big tune, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy, you feel what I'm saying? Burning the fire red. Can't you see that it's a brainwash? Yeah, man. Oh God, ah, ah. Oh God, can't you see that it's a brainwash? Yeah, man, it's a big brainwash, man. You know what I'm saying? On a better blood clot wake up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you better wake up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, man, tell you this bomber cloud judgment will burn on the entire stink fence soon. This is why they're getting. Yeah. None of them can come talk up to Rastafari. See? Bozo Bunting can't come talk up to Rastafari. A big disgrace to Rastafari, but you're going to jail for coke and you want to come out of jail and blame Jamaica for that and still you never do nothing for Jamaica. You know, do nothing want to Scots Pass. How come you Rastafari, you're talking about your Rastafari, how come you don't care about Scots Pass when that's the foundation of Rastafari? Eh? All this money you guys have, but let me tell you what, go on, man. Jamaica buy out enough of them artists, man, and them artists invest in a Jamaica, because Jamaica was in a big debt with China, seeing and them right off the blood clot debt. Seeing actually they owe the IMF, you know, but it wasn't really the IMF that was their biggest debt, you know. You know what is Jamaica's biggest debt? The government biggest debt was to their own bomber clad people, because the people them were buying all kind of bonds, which are government shares. See, they were buying government bonds because the government was in debt with the IMF and thing, and so this is their way to buy themselves or buy them way out of the debt. We're gonna issue government bonds, man. People, businesses, you could buy government bonds from the government and we'll put a high interest rate on it, so you get a high return when those bonds mature. And that's what happened. You see what I'm saying? And so the bonds they mature and the people don't get back a whole heap of money still, you know. Recently, the bonds them just mature, you know, in a March. Just March were just gone. See? Something like $30 million worth of bonds, man, matured into 43 million. See? So 35 million, yeah, turned into a 45 million. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the first time they did that, because they owed IMF and China and many different countries. They didn't get any returns on those gains because they didn't mature. They were in a crisis. So Parliament Jamaica wrote off the thing. And so that gone default. Zine? And so they owe a whole heap of money in a interest for that. Zine? Not for pay back the interest. The only way they can get back the interest right now is to make the people them buy more bonds. So this is what they did. They issued a whole heap of more bonds, man. And then a whole heap of people and companies and a lot of these flipping artists invest in the damn bonds, man. And made a little return when the damn bonds mature. You see what I'm saying? So right now, you have a new budget plan. See? Budget reform and big things are going on in Jamaica because Jamaica has a new dollar. They just didn't really tell Jamaica yet. See? So all these artists and all these rich people gonna invest in all of these bonds, right? And guess what? That'll go rascal default, because guess what? Jamaica stock market lost $5 billion just the other day. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? SSL and all these other countries and companies and thing, all of them are go down. All of them are dissolved. Right? Okay, slowly but surely. All right, guess what? It's all a flipping plan. All right, man. What of them gone down? All right, we're winning a choice. We have to issue a new dollar. Digital dollar. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's coming, man. And their needs. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's their plan for Jamaica. Which that is the New World Order plan, but them know say my people is a rebellious people, so them can't really just come straight. Them have to go around. See? And them know say, boy, the way things bad in Jamaica is only Rastafari could lead Jamaica, and Jamaicans know this, you know. You can't really get rid of Rastafari, and this is what you've been trying to do, you know, trying to get all of these people. I mean, I'm saying after Bob, Peter, Garnet, Jacob, see, well, Sizzler, Damien, alright, we try to get them out, man. You try to get it for you, like Damien's not even in Bombaclad, Jamaica, and as long as his family are not really involved in Rastafari, it's gonna look funny if he is. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, yo, wagwan. You see what I'm saying? And try salt him up. You see what I'm saying? So that I have to try to run away and just do his thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Alanji there in Jamaica holding the fort as the king of reggae. In Jamaica, Damien the emperor. Might take it to the world and still there for Jamaica. But Dada's there. See? While all the youth them around him, they might lose them way. Capitan, Jacure, Bojo. All of them. So all of them. No powers. I don't care who. I'm not going to mention the little names. I'm talking about the big names. See? Even who cares? The Richie Spice, the Natural Blacks, Chuck Fender. Where's Chuck Fender today? The Iwin. You see what I'm saying? All of these youths just there, but not really doing much. Just acting like they're burning the fire, but nah, steady fire that I burn. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Cool. Then guess what now? All of them youths can't drown out that a sound that are too loud, the fire too red. Start a little feud between him and Capitan, like as if they're battling for, this king title or fire king title. See? Alright, that never worked and they're too humble. See? Then Bounty Killer. Make Bounty Killer attack him. Champion in action. That was a plan thing, That was a big blood clot plot, to try to overthrow my dada, and make my dada embarrass himself, entering into a little clash with the killer and thing, and maybe even disrespecting the youth and thing publicly. My dada wall out and wall them off. Burn him fire and cut. See? You see how evil and dark killer was getting? How him disrespect and all them something there. Cool. You hear all them gun song they must sing, man. And destroy the people their morality. And then I try to mix it with God's song and talk about him and poor people governor and I defend the people and thing. This is how they catch the people, this man singing all these godly songs out there, but then again it's all about killing. Okay, so you can't really wrong Sizzler for singing a few gun songs here, you know what I'm saying? And burning out the beast in that way, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he wasn't doing that, he wouldn't even be up there with them. And this is the whole point, man. They might try to take dancers somewhere else, man. So that I say, hey, me can't do that. Me have a burn fire, you have some big long gun that run up on them. Yeah, the whole I know I talk about kill Batty boy more than me. But the club more song where you might talk about kill Batty man and all kind of something and style them up and all kind of something, Bounty Killer. Zine. And they never do nothing to that boy there. It's just they said, well, after all those songs that you did, we weren't really doing it to help you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't want you to get bigger, so you're gonna end up staying here, even though they try to push him out there, right? In the States, they try, the crossover with Beanie Man and all them things. Even Capitan went out there and tried to do a crossover with his first Rasta album, man. The Prophet. It was a crossover album, man. From an unknown producer that came out of nowhere, man. That was a big psyops, man. Put on your wings in the body, don't fly. There is no escape from things I fear. Flying to the north part of the sea. There is no escape from His Majesty. And I'm telling you, yeah, man. Well, I told you already that song was an Antichrist anthem more than anything, but put on your wings in the morning and fly and, but flying to the innermost part of the sea and all these things, you know what I'm saying? And he says, I think it's in the second verse, he talks about, about the false prophet, them and all that kind of thing. He's talking about himself, man. You know what I'm saying? And mislead the blood clot nation. Woe be unto the shepherd that misleads the nation still. Or mislead Jaja Flock. You know what I mean? I told you, man. Big psyops, you know what I'm saying? So them send Bounty Killer to try to get him out. Them are Beanie Man and Capitan going at the two supposed Rastas making a mockery of Rasta. That's all it was about, man. Then, okay, we have to try to get Sizzler out, man, more than anything. Well, nothing not work. Nothing I work. Them try every little thing, man. Even try style up Sizzla with Beanie Man and Sizzla, close the show and Beanie Man close the show. Always some stupidness, you know what I'm saying? Always some stupidness. And then look what reached Jackie or Taraska. And he was moving with Sizzla, so okay. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, none of that never works. So now, guess what now? Internet vloggers make the vloggers then push a whole heap of other artists, especially the ballad artists and the blood clot sting fence. You know what I'm saying? Because the last renaissance to me, big psyops renaissance for try overthrow Dada and King David throne is the blood clot, what you call it, man? Down sound, man, with Richie Spice. Richie Spice and Chuck Fender and who is worthy to be trust? Not yeah, man. Guess they man lie it them. Okay, well, all of these youths, you know, are really there, you know, trying to take the throne, you know, go on like say, them, you know. When it's Dada, you know, Taras, that all of them. This is why all of them fell off, man. All of them fell off, man. This is what I'm saying? All of them. So this is all about the throne of I David. My Damien is out there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's two thrones, you know what I'm saying? But the throne of David is there in Jamaica, while my emperor, he sits on that throne and governs it, you know what I'm saying? While my Dada Sizzla protects it, you know what I'm saying? Flanking it on the left side, while I flank it on the right side, you know what I'm saying? This is all about the throne of David. Nyahbingi, Scots Pass, see, most natural. Even though it was in disarray over all of these years, we see that Jamaica's been in disarray over all these years, but ever since the Scots Pass has been closed, we notice Jamaica has just plunged into darkness, man. And the world as well. Do you understand? So this have everything to do with the throne of my bumbuckler King David scene, which is now on Judgment Yard being guarded by my twin Messiah cousin, yeah, and myself, universally. See? So, them send the sting fence for ruin Rastafari reputation. Think Rastafari is nothing really. So, what's the need of a Scotch Pass? But then again, Stephanie already did the interview on Cabal Station. Remember Cabal? She was the one who was running off her mouth and had Bumaclat Stephanie on her Rossclat show and all kind of people on the show, the Scots Pass and all these things. And then Ross Michael had to defend Sizzla and, you know, the works. And then the Sizzla and Ross Michael had to go on Cabo and give an interview. You don't remember all these things? Okay, so it's public knowledge that according to Stephanie, Scotch Pass is closed and the Rastas ain't getting it back. That's what she said. It done. No. I mean, I'm not to say it done. See? Cool. Well, what are you going to do with it? Is what Cabal asked her. Well, we're going to turn it into a recreational grounds. Build a little center. Like a Rasta center. We do plan on building some type of Rasta center. Zin, you don't know. And other business ventures like importing goods such as moringa and different fruits and foods. This is what she said. Them have plans. Fiscats pass. Okay. Well, Bob Marley, according to them, bury a Hope Road, and Rita Marley wanted to remove his so-called remains, yeah, and transplant them to Ghana, no, Ethiopia. See, and that never worked. Jamaica said, don't you dare. The Marleys, they have a bad reputation in Jamaica. Too bad. See, except for my Damien. Him are the cleanest one, the rest of them corrupt. The Gnarlies. See, so they have plans for Scotland. Okay. So, this is why nothing are gone. And so now we know who Ziggy Marley's in Jamaica about how he might donate to schools and he might help build up Jamaica and how he might fight for the beaches, the man thing. And yeah, and guess what? On the Cabal show, I heard it. A man calling and asked him, so what about Scott's Pass? Are you gonna, adjust this to the government, and bring it to their attention? Yeah. All right, next caller. Even she tried to cut that quick. Cabal, she cut that quick. Yeah, caller, I'm gonna have to cut you. Okay. Like as if Scotch Pass is not important, Rasta's not important. That's not really important. What's more important is the beaches and the movie and, yeah, man. Oh, I want to rent this property and thing, that's what's more important right now. See? It's more important. Okay, it doesn't mean you're not going to deal with Scotch Pass though. But we're going to say we don't have a plan for Scotch Pass. Alright, cool. When we're telling you something, Mortimer Plan was buried up there, okay? And a few other blood clot, Nyahbingis and sellouts are up there still, because them sell out the thing. That's why it was in disarray for 40 years. It's not Sizzla Kalonji or anybody that orchestrated anything. See? If you mash that up, or to get the Rastas to lose that land. Yeah? Like according to Jab Bunny, he's trying to say Jan Negus or Junior Negus. And Sizzla Kalonji orchestrate. No. Sizzla contribute to the land because Sizzla is a grandson of a leader, seen, and a grandson of another Rasta leader, seen, Prince Emmanuel Charles Edward, Rasborn, and just seen. Him just did a video just the other day, man. Tisha recorded a video where my dad, Sizzla Kalonji, says, then David, not my grandfather. Seen? Yes, it is his grandfather, our grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Most natural. Most natural. See? So, it's public information, man, about what happened to Scotch Pass. I know Sizzla thought, man, Sizzla was trying to restore it, repair it. You see what I'm saying? And preserve it. It's you people, you so-called elders over the 40 years, man, seeing the elders, them, it was in the wrong hands. That's all it is. It wasn't in the right elders' hands. It was in the wrong elders' hands, and they sold it out. The administration set it out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with Bombaclat Sizzla. Sizzla's the one that runs Snoop Dogg and told Snoop Dogg to take back the money he gave to Nyahbingi because he was trying to buy out the seal. And he gave it to the Nyahbingis, them, and they were trying to get the Rasclat seal. Sizzla went and said, no, take back your Rasclat money. Zine? And then that boy, Snoop Dogg, those Nyahbingis invited him to Nyahbingi to strike fire key. Oh, no, I'm not to say about that. You see what I'm saying? Talking about who is Bob Marley born again. My Damian Marley telling me, boy, shut up, do your music, don't talk about you're my dad forward again, boy. Do your music and dip. And the man had to dip. See? And when he went back to the States, he dropped that project, this Rasta project, because it was a Rasclat. It was an infiltration, man. It was a coup attempt. See? And they sent Snoop to deal with that, man. And then them sent Prince Charles and Camilla to come deal with it again. Forgot Bob Marley Museum and thing. Yeah, man. Just show you say Bob Marley Museum corrupt. Scott's Pass corrupt. Alright, cool. Well, I don't tell you the fish them drop, you know what I'm saying? And you just have to wait because they're waiting for the right time. Sometimes that's what they do in this time. They're waiting to tell you that Rita Marley dead. Zine, it's Grown Nation Moon month. This month of April. See? This month of Abib, the first month on the Hebrew calendar, it's Abib, Nisan. See? So I'm going to tell you, say Rita Marley dead. Yeah? For Ghana support. See what I'm saying? Get the Jamaicans in their emotions. Well, Ziggy's there trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Okay, forget about Scott's Pass. It's not about that. But then again, he did say, yeah, we are going to deal with that. Yeah, of course you're going to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to say it's not really important, really. Because you is not a real Rasta. So it's not important to you. But it will be dealt with. They plan on burying Rita Marley up there, man. See? That's what's going on, man. See? And then they're going to reopen Scott's Pass as this new blood clot Rasta center. And then the world is going to think this is what Rasta is today. A Rasta that support this government. Yeah. It's just them put a Rasta face on it. Zugo blood clot plano. Uno can't shake I and I about my blood clot. It's clear. Is Uno say Uno plan for the things with the land. And I know no a stall, so no have a plan. Me tell you that from time. I'ma soon figure it out, blood clot. Me an idiot. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm at a new Rasta, and the only way to do that is to reopen Scotch Pass with new, not even new administration, man. Even though it kind of be new administration, but with a new leader. You know what I'm saying? You know, you fools out there talking about how Ziggy Man is in Jamaica and how come you not deal with Nyahbingi. Why? Why you expect him to deal with what does he do for Rasta? Is he even a Rasta? The man I sing about beaches in Hawaii. He don't even make reggae music to Rasclad. Him not represent Rasta at all. Him just look like one. I don't know, I'm Ziggy, yo, you're here, yo. No, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Them boy, they get paid for do that for calling. You know, all these stupid shows, these vloggers and things, and what of them sell out, man. All these vloggers sell out, man. They might do it for money. You see me, I say, mindset will soon see the route you are taking this blood clot judgment, but even you youth, like how you love, lift up, send Lucian, the Rastas them over there, and it seems like the Jamaica Rasta community is not as important to you. You don't take your blood clot side, youth. You see me, I say, but you don't know. Jaggy a blind and say, show your hand now. mm? Mm. Show your hand now. You know what I'm saying? Because all this time, you know, do no works with that. I really, since like Calandria Augustone was the president for Rastafari, you know, Nyahbingi, you know what I mean? I say, we don't now support none of that, and that is strange. You see me, I say? It's like you Rastas have a problem with that being the president and him are the Rasta boss. You see me, I say? Either way, time will tell. We not big friend. Me no want nobody to call up my name and I look no blood clot friend either. You know me stay already. Zane. Rastafari. And you know, I'm born all of them, all these blood clot idiot vloggers, them. You have one show or channel when him talk your mind TV. You mean talk your behind TV. Who talk about him and Gideon and him a Rasta and thing and have Rasta rattles up on his Rasclad station making a Rasclad mockery of Rasta. Like him have one boy called in today talk about how one day him read a book in the 70s and the book mentions about Selassie the Third. Saying, so he's trying to say Emperor Haile Selassie I. The first is really Selassie the Third, and there are many other Emperor Haile Selassie I's, and we need to get our facts straight, and a bag of confusion, and we need to be teaching the youth the right thing, we can't have this, and like as if we're starting the blood clot problem, man. You know, see what your government do, you know, see what go on in the rascal world and blood clot Jamaica. And I don't live in Jamaica, you Jamaicans, don't live in Jamaica. Most of you vloggers don't live in Bumbuckland, Jamaica, There's most of only don't live in rascal Jamaica, and those who do, they live in rascal hotel and Airbnbs, hiding. See? Them apply for them visa and them away upon that. See? Where you feel like I saw them. The majority of them live outside of Jamaica making all these rascal videos, man, about back killing every day. It's killing our fraud. Or run you seeing both money. Or cartel and some girl Shelly and where him sleep with, and it turns out DNA test was done and all the youth is not his youth and how his youth did a rascal video about on the girl and bang of foolishness car go on. You don't know I acting the war still a go on. When the war go done between these two freaks? When the war go done? Just back to back, chun. Okay, so I mean, who are the judges, man? They're the judges. That's all no blood clot duns. Vegas, killer, they have killer, and shit and dancehall, and they have Vegas, still running off his mouth talking about Rasta, but we call him out to a Rasta live debate, Tisha want debate with him, he don't want debate. But he want to go debate with him, Otep. Him Otep, who afraid to debate with me. The whole of them are blood clot card. I have to ask Imhotep, what is your problem? I want to debate with you because I want to find out why does Rastafari bother you so much? Why don't you go clean out your closet? I want to know what are your qualifications, man. Why you could just sit here and try to criticize ones who are where you're cleaning out our closet, constructive blood clot reasoning. My bomber clot saying Tisha, my prophet Tisha and the youth mindset, and this youth I criticize them. My youth do something now. Him not answer me. I say anytime you're ready, bomber, we can have a little reasoning, man. Zin, you don't know judgment. But talk you behind, but Selassie at the third. Yeah, trying to shit on Rasta, but him is a dread, the rascal, but him tell the people them to support one new party in Jamaica. And burn out the JLP and the PNP only for support one next party. Yeah, man, that you depend, man, on not get paid for chat, man. You see what I'm saying? And them promise on things, whole heap of money. Yeah, when this new thing got through. Yeah, all these flipping bloggers, Upanja Bunny, man, I sit down there talk about him a Rasta ambassador. The blood clot goat and the Rasta clot. When him call himself the Vanguard. Vanguard or what? I thought about him father was a Rasta and your father was a Rasta, Nyahbingi Rasta. Yeah, not a Bingis, you mean. I thought about how he meet with Rita and was supposed to, try secure things for Scott's pass and thing, but through Rita comatose now and can't talk now, boy, him link cut. And now him have me confront him on him page, him run off him out and go like him a Rasta leader. How is you a Rasta leader? Me are the goat and the Vanguard, and now me have Bob Marley Babylon by Bus original tape. And so what? That don't make you no Rasta leader, dude. You could be an ambassador, but you fall short because you deny the divinity of His Imperial Majesty. And them tell me say him not follow no man. But don't confront this boy weeks ago, and this boy tell me say him not God. Him not worship no God and blah blah blah. Exactly. No the rascal there, man. I talk about on Sizzler and Junior niggas, so them orchestrate the rest of them losing Bingy house and all this madness. I burn out that guy there, he was a big fraud. See? And so many people listen to him and really look up to this man, to rascal, and think he's something. Just funny bunny. Well, even on his show, he made points. People called in on his show and said, yeah, Rita and them have a plan for build one center up there and all kind of thing. I know them going to one deal. All kind of something. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Stephanie did say they plan on using the land. I never know, say, Martin will plan a berry up there. I get that from Jaboni them. So everything just a click. You see me myself? It's all about the throne of David. Should I be that spliff? That was a piece of a spliff. But you already know. See, this is what's going on right now. And the thing about Buckler Dread Summit is I'm making a noise every time I did. And I told you already that did. I want to just have to wait. See, because them try a thing. So this is what they're trying. See, it's Ground Nation Moon now. Yeah. And so this is what it is. See? So you all must be privy and vigilant. See? Are you clowns out here, man? Locks on your head at about on war rasta and now fight the blood clot war, you see what I'm saying? And now look Babylon come in. Then ever since Scotch Pass closed, like I say, the world plunged in darkness, especially Jamaica, with all these rascal dunce artists and all this madness. And then I say them lock the gate upon the artists, them, and you see me, I say I just them stink fence artists out there right now I represent for Rasta culture more than anything. See, and them make a disgrace out of themselves. See? Trying to, yo, you know I try for blood clot sink in a mess. You know what I mean? You're trying to sabotage all the works of Rastafari. all the things I and my ancestors stood for, my predecessors, they came, they did the works, you know what I'm saying, and they stood up against all the things that you're falling for. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. See? So, I send my teacher out there as my eye, my ball of fire to come and burn you up because he's there in the midst of you. So he knows you all. So none of you can say nor do nothing. You get a judgment. But seeing, so the fire reach on now, it's not done. It just a rascal start. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's a big fire. My little one bun. It never starts small or blood clot. See, so you can just imagine how big this fire is going to get right now. Because this is all about Scotch Pass and I'm going to try to mash up Nyahbingi. And now you know what their plan is. See, Zobo Marley is their blood clot candidate to be their face. See, because right now, Jamaica right now don't trust no face but a Rasta. You see what I'm saying? And who better a candidate than Zuko Plano? You see what I'm saying? In their eyes, who believe you me, the people are not stupid. Zane, they're not stupid at all. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the plan, you know what I mean? So, I just have one on say, and the judgment, I'm one on about incoming today, and you don't know, Russia headquarters is on fire right now. Them get boom, and they got banged. Fireman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Spat some flame on them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a burn up right now. And weird things are going. You see me, I say, whole heap of things are going, man. My people, Rastafari praying for you. Zern, turn up. You see me? Yeah, man, Zern, turn up, man. Turn up. Yeah. So, His Imperial Majesty, Rastafari is the 225th direct descendant of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Yeah, both Ethiopians and half siblings. That's the way it was made to be because there are archangels. Yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was then. You understand? So you multiply 225 times 14, you get 3,150, which brings us into the days of King David. You see what I'm saying? So this proves, yes, I Empire is truly a direct descendant of David. I mean, we know this already still, through other means. But I'm saying, wow, makes sense, don't it? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm at the 225th Messiah after Solomon. That's what it means, that 225 falls within the 1,000 generation and advance. Most naturally, you all thought the line was cut off, but no. What my emperor proved is that, look, see the line there? It's here in Ethiopia. Most natural. And they were trying to destroy the line and the legacy there in Ethiopia. All these wars in Ethiopia, that's what that was all about. Alright, well, His Majesty say, yeah, man, I say, when I come, guess what now? I'm going to fly over to my Bumbo blood-clad children in Judah, Jamaica. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to dwell there with them. See, the Trinity himself. Yeah? His Imperial, Divine, Majesty. Yeah. So he went and he dwelt with the prophet, the priest, and the king. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore it is there. They're expecting the glory of the Lord to come from. See? And Zion to rise from. But them a fight we. Them a try fight we. So this is all about saying, finish try the throne and David, saying, and we are defend it, I and my dada and my Tijan to the highest of levels, saying, and I David, and I have been king is Damien. You see what I'm saying? So is our Them a try war for my throne. But you thought you had me to deal with. Now you have Gideon to deal with. He's the baby conquering lion in front of me, and then I am the conquering lion behind him. You see? And then I have a King David's throne with I prophet and priest guarding it. You understand? Most natural, and then behind that we have the throne head. You see what I'm saying? King and Queen Omega. Yeah. I don't know. So now you know what's going on. Rastafari. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to come for my David's throne, man. These bastards. Yeah. Babylon. The Rainbow Covenant is an eternal covenant. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And King David sits upon that rainbow circle throne of that covenant. You see what I'm saying? And it's an eternal oath. You see what I'm saying? So now the blood clot thing is up. You see? Because the people them know what I go on now. Because I am speaking the word now. And all these things are coming to light now. This is what Ziggy Marley is in Jamaica for. To try to take over Scott's Pass and turn it in a Marley house. Go bury blood clot rattle up there and turn it into a gnarly house. Then while you try sit up there as a king, they're trying to build a new throne, because we know that Nyahbingi right now is at Judgment Yard. That's where the throne is. So what are you doing? Zuko, what are you guys doing? They're trying to build a new throne. And it's the same thing that they're doing in our blood clot Britain with this Bumblewell King Chills, who was supposed to be coronated next month. They're trying to build a new throne, and they can't build it without Nyahbingi. This is why the Bumblewell them went to go try buy out this. Pardon me, I got the hiccups. The seal. That's why the seal is the key to their throne room. You see what I'm saying? Them not have the key to them own a throne room, which I mean, either way, man. I mean, like the throne room is in Jamaica, and that's it. That's what it is. The fire or the seal is the key to that throne. Then, so once them have that now, them have the rascal throne. Then Nyahbingi gone, so them can't go and say anything because them don't have no opposition. We're against them. Saying we're against this. Most natural. Do you understand? Yeah, man, the thing's serious. So you must know that this is a blood clot war. See, so when you have a batty boy like Puta Swipe running his mouth about Nyahbingi and all this thing, boy, you don't know nothing about Nyahbingi. Because Nyahbingi is the gathering place of the blood clot children of Israel, man. You understand? This is where we're all supposed to gather around the fire key, man. Then, and they would take the fire from that fire key, because not everyone could gather around it. There's too much people, and we go and we light up at the fire keys, man, so that we just keep these fire keys burning all about, burn out all wickedness and all pollution. Bumblewell. Even light a candle in your house for burn out the blood clot wickedness, because you must make sure that you have a fire, light your fire. You see me, I say, every day, get your candles them and make sure you burn your fire. Chant of Isis, chant of fire, Most High Class, Rastafari, Reverence for Galactic Queens, Universal Lady, the Most High Rastafari, invoke I Irit, you don't know, Black Rising Irit, seen, and blaze a fire upon all wickedness, Nyahbingi. There are Psalms that, you know, I Rastafari, Nyahbingi, and endless, seen, and when the fire key is lit, seen, there are Psalms that are written for this purpose. You know what I mean? I say Psalms 2, Psalms, well, I'm gonna find it. That's not far, right? Psalms, there are 7 Psalms, yeah. Psalm 68, Psalms 2, Psalms 83, Psalms 94, Psalms 20, Psalms 11 and Psalms 9, the judgment psalm, yeah, 68, 2, 83, 94, 20, 11, and 9. These are the sacred sounds I, yat and I voke, yea, when I burn I fire key, I elas, I dadamashogi, Sizakalanji, and I keep this order. We maintain it. You understand? Most natural. Keep the fire burning. What want to know about that? Rastafari, all of you ballets know you are calling to Rastafari same way. I want to become Rasta children same way, and so we must gather around the fire key. See? So you must know what is going on. This is what my King David was fighting, seeing defending Rastafari, sitting upon the throne of David, and here my Peter touched there, and my Jacob in there, seeing, and I dealing with the works, my goodie, dealing with the rascal works. You see what I'm saying? And then I let go and come out because I don't think so already dead on the throne gone, and you don't know come for different it, you burn the fire and remind them, say, yo, no, you can't overthrow King David throne. You cannot overthrow I above my blood clot. And God throne this, your blood clot, yo. You see what I'm saying? And then boom forward again. You don't know us is dog a lunch. Yo, Damien, I would never expect this judgment. And then shoot up my blood clot baby daddy, you know. You know the blood clot judgment. No! We are defend this. See? So no gear up, man. See? Eh? Like my baby daddy say. What him say again? Him say again, man. Mumble has got so much tune, you know, so much tune and so much lyrics and so much I go on here. But that said, um, something about Rascal, the tune in my head right now, okay, is seek wisdom, knowledge and understanding. You understand? But that is not even the tune. The tune is this time. See? Yeah. And him say, well, you must feel like the things you're going with, like we never see you. No, your conscience have to kill you when you lay down on your pillow. Try mention Mediterranean and see if them not gonna kill you. Revolution time it seem like the Caribbean ready. Eh? If you come together, cause a warrior all go heavy. Warriors on the ground, make sure say who no ready. Get it together before we face the armor Gideon. Chapter 13, Revelation, full with all your telephone. Deception in the room, yeah. Bigger than the elephant. Rastafari queen of me, devil upon them alien. I just say, na me. Well, when say left out of Babylon and go back to my land, Antichrist I come be persecuted by Jaja have the plan. Full of wisdom, so me couldn't fear no matter far I'm calling. Yeah, man. Rastafari live. Seen? I keep dropping those little bombs on them, man. And the blood clot judgment say, Babylon, no, say, your ass clot time expire. Seen? Burn out all your ass clot wickedness. This is why the fire getting so high. This is me I say. And it consume the whole of them. Seen? So warriors on the ground make sure say, uno ready. Seen? Uno know what I want. I had a lot more I wanted to disclose to you, but you don't know. You can't get everything one time. Right now, it is late. Seen? Because we just go through earth and I should even know. I deal with the works. I roar like the black jaguar, the black panther. Seen? Yeah, man, I am the black jaguar, the black panther. My King Emmanuel Charles Edward. You see what I'm saying? The most natural black tiger is I and I. My showcase is ecology. I and I black lion. You don't know. My niggas. See? Kede Maliwi. See? My prophet, Kede Mabelanji. My high priest, Kede Manuelai. We. Most natural Kede Magnet. The way. You know what I'm saying? And I. Kede Mazi. We. Yeah. You don't know. And then me have me Kati Jean Maui. Yeah? Most natural. I can't forget my, my ka the Ka de li fa Maui. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are kind of Maui. Zing. Yeah, yeah. Almost a Rastafari more firebone. No make them trick you. And this a go on. This is the war. And you know this. But now you must know what is going on with the Nyahbingi and what is the Kimale Didi doing and what is Didi going on. Eh? They're trying to think. See? So stay aware and prepared. Yeah, yeah, man, that's what you know, what's his name again? Dr. Do, Mr. Do, uh, the dude. You know what I'm talking about, man? From the Do Report, man. This guy, man, the Daily Do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The Sun Channel, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll just wait for this bomber blood clot judgment scene. I don't most I hear me a fly out now, blessed. You all keep shining. I shine. Yeah, man, keep shining.